Hey, hey, yeah, yay, hooray! Everybody, welcome to the stream. We're back. I know I said I'd start a new run today of some kind, but that was a lie. I'm still trying to figure out what game I want to play for my next challenge. I know what the challenge is, but I'm just I'm struggling to find the right game to fit it. So that's the thing there. And also, I just want to beat this freaking game already. I'm mad that, like, we're on attempt 56 of this solo run. I can't take it anymore. So we're starting the thing off right by taking on Sudowoodo. This doesn't feel fast forwarded. Okay, that's because it wasn't. Give me a second. There we go. Yeah, I can't play these Gen 4 games on regular speed. There's just no way. We've got Headbutt, Sudowoodo, cannot heal. There's really no risk here. Yeah, see, this is free. Thank you for the berry pots. Berry Pots, nice to meet you. Berry Pots. It's a guy named Barry, and his last name is Potts. So yeah, welcome back to the stream. I'm here for it. Abolish ICE. Free Palestine. Trans rights. Happy Pride. Fuck J.K. Rowling. Just the things that occur to me immediately. This is a solo run of HeartGold with nothing but one single Furret. Baby the Furret. This is our 56, baby. Oh, I didn't mean to scold you. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I love you. You're allowed to look at my bag. Whatever. The double battles will not proc, since I only have one Pokemon in the party. We lost one attempt. Attempt 2, I lost it because I skipped them, but this ended up being a double battle, and I just kind of played it sloppily. I had my Chikorita in the party who uses Cut. Now we have a Totodile. And now we're on attempt 56. Morty is so free. Like, ridiculously easy, Morty is. So I'm not worried about him, and we're breezing right through these. They'll get us right up to level 30, which I appreciate. Thank you, ladies. Ladies, thank you. But yeah, most of these attempts have not been losing in battle. Most of these 56 attempts were resetting at the start of the game when the Sentret we caught had Runaway instead of Keen Eye. Keen Eye prevents accuracy drops, and I believe it even ignores evasion boosts on the opponent's side. And with Koga in the Elite Four, that's like a lot of double team minimize bullshit that you'd have to deal with. And Runaway's useful in the early game for when you're trying to grind up and you don't want to get killed by a level 4 Rattata, like what happened to us a couple of times. It's just not nearly a good enough ability to justify not having Keen Eye, when Keen Eye it has so many actual use cases. So that's a lot of those 56 attempts are just catching a Sentret that wasn't quite right for our needs. But yeah, this is our first time back in Ecruteak since the first time. So this is our second time. This is a less convoluted way of saying what I just said. It's our second time in Ecruteak. And I'm not gonna lie, no shade to baby number 56 here. I feel like baby number 55 was a little more ideal as far as like stats and nature. But ultimately, we gotta fight this guy. They changed the Kimono Girls storyline on me. I must confess, I don't really know what's going on here. This guy's like, I'll give you surf if you beat that scoundrel. One scoundrel beating coming right up, sir. ... You're so scandalized. Huh? Who are you? Oh, dude, you have one? Oh my god, this is just brutal. Not even pretending to be a challenge. Yeah, you're done. Please leave. I am here. But yeah, Morty's totally free. This fight with our rival in the Burn Tower, less free. Not super challenging, but distinctly less free. This guy gives us strength, which I think we keep headbutt over strength at least for now, but I'll look into it. And yeah, we are gonna go ahead and do the Burn Tower part of the story. God, that's hype. All the dogs down there. The dogs. Suicune is down there. I know. Morty. My name is Morty. I know your name, dude. Alright, now we gotta fight this guy. Like I said, this is a little less free. But... ah, damn. I neglected to teach Shadow Claw. I went and got it. Oh no, we can't switch out now. Oh, fuck. 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 Oh, wait. I couldn't switch out anyway. This Bayleaf gave us trouble. This Bayleaf brought one of our more promising runs to an end unceremoniously between like Poison Powder, Reflect, and this same Zubat like supersonicked us. We hit ourselves in confusion like 3 times. It was rough. I don't love seeing that he has a Magnemite. That is not my favorite thing to see. Hey, but it don't matter, no. So, that wasn't too challenging this time around. I don't fight every wild Pokemon, but if it has, like, EV yields that I know I like Rattata has speed EV yields. Yeah, Suicune loves me, you seen. It's because my name's not fucking insane. I'm cursing a lot today. Whatever, that's how I talk. Yeah, y'all, I'm sleepy. Sleepy. I ain't been getting enough sleep. So, we'll promise the longest stream in the world. Also, I'm trying to make sure I play responsibly. Like, I don't want to make, like, shitty sleep decisions. So... we're going to teach this baby Shadow Claw. Yes, yes, yes. And we don't need Foresight now that we have Shadow Claw. A perfect replacement for Foresight. And our move pool is widening a bit. Oh my god. Why do you have so many? But yeah, I mean, Baby's just going to one-shot all of these. We're at a part... so, when I lost attempt 3, if you're tuning in and you haven't kept up with the whole stream, hi, welcome to the channel. I'm here for it. I love Pokemon, and Furret is my favorite Pokemon. So we're trying to beat all of HeartGold, which is a game I've never played all the way through. Trying to beat it for the first time ever with just one Furret. And what happened on our 3rd attempt is my DS glitched out on me. and the top screen went black. And the only way to get around that, you can't do a save state like you normally can. The only way to get around that is to save in game. Then you can reset it, and your screen will be back to normal. Well, unfortunately for me, and unbeknownst to me at the time, I had a different save file on my DS that I had neglected to delete. Which, the way that HeartGold works is you literally cannot write over a save file. All you can do is from the main menu, you can delete a save file. So attempt 3, I lost to a glitch. Oh, I really thought I had that one. Attempt 3, I lost to a glitch. We had just beaten Morty. It's the first thing we did on that stream on that day. And then, yeah, I just glitched out. I had to start a brand new attempt. And so once I did that, for one reason or another, the challenge got a lot harder. The early game ended up being much more challenging than I realized it could be, because I think I just got lucky in my first couple attempts with my wild Pokemon encounters and the experience farming that I did. I think I just, like I said, I think I just got lucky with the Pokemon that I came across, because what started happening in the attempts that I would get a Keen-Eye Sentret in the first place and start running it is very quickly, in that very first route, you know, we'd catch like a level 2 Sentret most of the time, and as opposed to level 3. But even when we did catch level 3, we're running into like level 4 Rattatas and Pidgeys who are faster and stronger than us in a way that we just like can't overcome. And without Runaway, since they're faster than us, like we're unable to get away from them most of the time, so we can't even like run away. So yeah. But attempt 3, we didn't actually lose to the game. This is where we were, and as you can see, you pick up the Shadow Claw TN. You're as over leveled as we are. This thing, yeah, it might survive on a sliver. That's what happened the first time. And even with Hypnosis, like, I don't really think there's, yeah, I mean, look at that. He'd have to, what was that, a crit? He'd have to get like 4 crits. And then this thing's going to go down in one shot. I mean, it's over. It's free. Even with real bad sleep luck just then and crit luck. So, yeah, this is the part of the game that we're at. We're at this very kind of, like, non-challenging part of the game. But from what I've been led to understand, the game's going to get harder in the Elite Four. Obviously, like, we've got Lance to deal with a bunch of fast, speedy dragons. I don't know what our level will be at by the time we get to the Elite Four. You know, I've never made it further than this. This is right around the level we would have been at the first time. So I'm not playing with a level cap, which means I'm under no obligation to play in any particular order. But so I'm torn on what to do. I'm torn on how to handle Chuck, this fighting fighter that we got coming up. Let's see here. I'll pull up the levels and stuff. Oh. Chuck. Chuck. I remember you. So yeah, Chuck's at level 31. Jasmine is 35, and then Price is 34. Just kind of on a convenience level, obviously it's more convenient story-wise to just start over here and kind of just do everything as you're able to. You know, I'm just not confident going up against Chuck. Especially if we can't manage to find, like, hold on, let me pull up Baby's moveset. a heal. What's going on here? We are listening to Studio Matcha US. Today's today's little video is Pokemon Lo-Fi Beats Gen 2 Complete, which is a similar video to what we were listening to last stream, but not the exact same. So yeah, like, naturally, psychic moves, flying moves. There's no fairy still. Ooh, that is not at all what I wanted to see. We don't learn any super effective moves against Chuck. So yeah, I'm really not sure. How many Pokemon does he have? Just the 2. I thought so. Well, okay, so it looks like the only fighting move he knows is Focus Punch. So we get the opportunity to break the focus every time he goes for it. The fear is Poliwrath here has Hypnosis. And if Poliwrath hits us with Hypnosis, we have nothing to stop him from hitting Focus Punch. So we've got to be in a situation where we can take Poliwrath out pretty dependably. And maybe if we can get a Chesto Berry, try to do a Chesto Berry, which is not coming easily in this game. Berries. I think we're getting most of them from our mom, saving our money and whatnot. And we'll be over-leveled. We already are. But how over-leveled will we be versus how over-leveled should we be in order for this to be doable? But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. We got the whole lighthouse. We've got the whole ocean. And the way I'm handling leveling in this game is that I'm fighting every trainer I see. Every trainer that I have access to, as far as I can tell. You know, like, if there's, like, hidden trainers that, like, I didn't get by the end of the game, you know, sorry. But I'm trying to fight every trainer that I see on the map at all, and not give any phone numbers out at all. Okay, you couldn't stop me one step further. That's obnoxious, school kid Chad. That's really not okay. Not like any Chad I know. More of a beta move, cutting me off. And now you want my phone number? You literally are preventing me from going forward. And you're like, let's talk on the phone. No, I don't want to scold you. That's such a weird option. Do you want to scold your Pokemon? Who hurt you? What you are holding is what they call a Pokedex. My name is Baoba. Alright, Baoba. Go overseas, learn this technology, and open the state-of-the-art safari zone in Cianwood. Maybe more than a coincidence that we are chatting. There's a safari zone? No, I don't want your phone number. Okay, I'll take it because you're making me. Baoba does not understand consent. I'm Emerald Rogue pilled. I'm trying to, like, I don't need any apricorns, honestly. And I'm not gonna deal with the sad milk tank. You're a trainer, let's fight. Let's see here. So, we're having a good time. Yeah, I mean, like, most of this is just, like, breezing through and absolutely dominating this entire region. Like, once you get past the early game, no one's really, like, really presenting any real challenge. I mean, like, there's type disadvantage stuff that comes up, but now that we have Shadow Claw, which hits everything that we're resisted by for neutral, I mean, you know, it's a whole new game. This thing's gonna have static. Yeah. It's annoying how like consistent. No, dude, you're just like an old guy. I don't want to talk to you on the phone. I'm a young person. Let's see what else. In Pokemon card news, I got nothing. Still just waiting for that black and white set and to see if I'm gonna be able to get any of it at all. I haven't gotten an ETB for anything since. So I was able to pick up the Shrouded Fable that I'm giving away to one of our first 500 subscribers. Subscribe, like, and comment for extra entries. But the only other ETBs I got 151 when it was new and the hobby hadn't quite exploded like it just did, and I got it for $50 new. It was great. That's the last ETB I was able to get my hands on. Literally, I have never found one for MSRP since then. That I wanted, at least. Like, my local game shop hung on to stuff like Shrouded Fable and like newer sets for a little while, Paradox Rift and Temporal Forces and whatnot. I don't know why I'm grabbing the good rod. I don't need the good rod. Yeah, take our picture actually. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for saying we're photogenic. Yeah, we did get a nice picture. Staring straight in this direction. See, they can't really seem to decide whether or not. This baby doesn't seem to know if they like me. Baby number 55 was like, every time I talked to baby 55, he was like, I'm happy! Literally every time. Which is cool. But not baby 56. He works a little different. He's like, I'm looking at stuff and poking at your bag. Is that okay with you? And it is. Alright. I wonder what the lighthouse is even going to look like in this game. Okay, a little more like a building and less like a weird Microsoft 64 rendering. Cool. So we've hit Whitney's cap at 35. No! No! Stop asking me to give me your number. I don't know if I can play this game that often. HeartGold might be like a once in a while thing, because like I am just not trying to say no to everyone's phone number every time I win a battle. It's really fucking annoying. Wow, Bird Keeper. What else am I interested in? Switch 2's out. And I may have talked about this. The only thing that could get me to buy a Switch 2 in the year 2025, because I'll just get Legends ZA on the Switch. I've never been somebody who really gives a shit about graphics. Like, I see the glitches you all see. I just don't see them and go, what a piece of shit developers that they allowed for some lag in the rendering of that Gyarados off in the distance in the sky. Like, work is expensive. Like, paying people to make things is expensive. So either you want people to get overworked for not enough pay, or you want the developers to spend like a way more money on making games. And maybe I'm dumb. Maybe what I'm saying is stupid and apologist. But I don't know. I just think, like, you know, there are limitations to how good a thing can be reasonably. Like, there's only so much. Okay, now there's an elevator involved. Okay, now we're going up to the light room. Okay, that's... I remember when people had to actually try. Wait, what? What is going on here? Am I wrong? Like, Am I dumb? See, in the old one, there were like holes in the ground, and you'd fall through holes in the ground to get to the other part of the... Oh, whoa. Okay. This is so interesting. Sailor Kent, eh? I just found out that Krabby's attack stat is like totally cracked. So that's kind of cool. Like much better than a lot of legendary Pokemon. Sucker Punch. I remember saying this was coming up. I think it's more or less just a superior version of Quick Attack for us. Yeah, 80 versus 60 with Stab. And the chance to do super effective damage into the first member of the Elite Four. Yeah, I think I'll do that. It's a little extra coverage. Maybe we'll replace Shadow Claw. I don't know. Let's not count our chickens before they're patched or whatever the hell. God, there are going to be people who are like, they don't know that it's hatched. Okay. Okay, so we don't have an in-game save yet. This might be us having to do the first in-game save to get around. Yeah, okay. So we gotta save it in-game. Yes. Saving a lot of data indeed. This actually might take a second because we have not saved yet. Okay. We save the game. We restart. Top screen's on. Continue. Alright. Alright. So now we just have to make sure to delete the save if we have to start a new attempt. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. Hopefully we don't have to do no shit like that. I would really like for this to be the run. Baby number 56. I would really like for this to be the run. Please. Please be the run. I'm tired. My bones are weary. So yeah. New place is coming along. We're really enjoying the new place. Living kind of close to like a museum, which is neat. All right. Yeah, it's sick. I'll go to the pharmacy. Or wait. Yeah. I'm happy to do that. I love Ampharos. You're fine. La la la. La 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 la. We don't need to go down there. Now, this is something I've been kind of torn on whether or not to teach Furret Surf. Because I think mostly because like a Pokemon that the Furret that I had when I was a kid knew Surf. But that's not what's going on. There's no good use for it, really. At least not yet. So we'll let Totodile use Surf. Now, if we encounter any double battles that trigger because Totodile's in here, I mean, that's not... well, maybe to prevent that, we just get him knocked out real quick. By wild Pokemon? No, that seems needlessly cruel. Let's just try to be careful about each person. Maybe I should get some repels. This could get really dog shit annoying. We're gonna also be fighting for our PP ups. Oh, and I should turn set mode on because that'll be annoying. Swimmer Simon. Alright, so options, set mode. Let's change the frame too. I like that one. Attack speed fast. Wow, I cannot believe I haven't done this yet. Confirm. And then, yeah, let's go buy some repels, because I'm not trying to run into 100 tentacruels. There was something deeply, deeply frustrating about the swimming portion of this game when I was a kid. I really don't think I understood what repels were until I was much older. Damn it, I was really hoping for a Chesto Berry. Let's see here. Anybody in here? Are we alone? Oh, somebody watching maybe. Thanks for watching. I won't call you out again unless you say something, but welcome to the Resistance. Do they have super repels? Hell yeah. Okay, let's get like just a bunch of these. Maybe not 78, but 40? Why not? Now, let's see here. Yeah, I'm tired. I didn't plan as much about what I wanted to talk about today, so if today's stream is a little less engaging than other ones, I do apologize. But it might get pretty fucking engaging when we have to fight Chuck, which I don't want to do yet. But a part of me feels like maybe I should. I don't know. Pluck, which we can't learn, because we don't learn any flying moves, not even aerial ace. God, this is brutal. Cannot believe we don't learn a single flying or psychic move. That really bums me out. Zen Headbutt's right there. Why can't we just have Zen Headbutt? We're sponsored today by Homie. Homie, go to them for all your drinking out of can needs. Fighting every trainer. God, it's such a slog. I really am curious. I'm so curious to see how this goes. Oh, Mom bought something else. Fight this guy. You're a bit tired. I didn't ask. God, they all have like 6 Pokemon. That's really annoying, dude. You can see why that's really annoying, Swimmer Georgie, or whatever the fuck your name is. George. Oh, R.I.P. Brian Wilson. I think that happened since the last stream. Of Pet Sounds, I almost said. Of the Beach Boys. Of Pet Sounds, indeed. I'm a huge Pet Sounds head. And my parents are older. My parents were old to have me. And so most of what we were listening to was like Beatles, Beach Boys, Four Seasons, Buddy Holly. So there was a lot of Beach Boys around the house when I was a kid. So R.I.P. 82 is a good age. Just in time to not have to deal with World War III. I envy ya, Brian. I'm gonna get a fucking ulcer. Barely in my 30s. But shout outs to all the people involved. Let's see here. Alright. Swimmer Kaylee down. I'll go all the way. Yeah. I'm just really trying to fight everyone. So this might, ooh, intimidate while we don't have a stab move. Not ideal, but doesn't look like a problem. That is one thing about, oh, 2 intimidates is kind of crazy. This is not ideal. Okay, he's confused. We're okay. Two Gyarados. Not like a free. That had risk to it. So other weird shit like that could happen. Some random swimmer having 2 Gyarados. I'm gonna start using U-turns on these. Oh, god damn it. I forgot. Okay, well, now that he's out here, I'll just try to die. Yeah, I mean, like, this is insignificant. Yeah, that doesn't affect the validity of the run. I was just gonna do that anyway, so we outsped in 1 shot anyway. Unless that thing secretly has a focus sash, in which case, suck my ass. Focus sash, more like suck my ass. Poison point. There's that minimized keen eye. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure that keen eye ignores. Let's just Google it. I have 2 monitors now. Does keen eye ignore evasion boosts Gen 4? Yeah. The Pokemon ignores the target's evasion stat boost and its own accuracy type. Radical. I might start a new recipe challenge soon instead of the run I was hoping to do, just because, like I was saying earlier, I simply can't find the right game for the challenge. I can't figure out exactly which game to play, or like I'd have to probably like program in a starter. I definitely no starter. That's a little hint for the challenge. You're not gonna get it off of this, but not one starter is eligible for the challenge that I want to do, that I've been putting off. So in the meantime, while I'm like doing further research and kind of ruminating more on what it is how I want that to work, I might do something a little more straightforward, like another recipe Nuzlocke. But if I do one, I think I'm gonna do it a little differently. And I think I'm going to do a pizza chef lock with unlimited encounters. And so what that means is I want to play a harder game. I'm looking at maybe Renegade Platinum, or even something like really hard, like Radical Red, or not Ikaizo, not yet. I want friends around by the time I'm taking on Ikaizo. I don't have it in me to do that by myself. I would just like I don't know. It just, at least not yet. But yeah, Renegade Platinum, Sacred Gold maybe. I was looking at what is it? I don't know, just some fun game that's harder than anything we've played yet. Okay, it seems like we might have actually gotten everyone. But the way that the unlimited encounters things work is it's a recipe that you can technically add anything you want to, essentially. I would still have foundational ingredients. So I would still have Pokemon that I could never sack, and I would still, like, and that I would be required to have in my parties at all time. So the, like, foundational clause of it all would still exist and make the challenge more difficult. But I give myself unlimited encounters for a pizza recipe. I think that could be good. So that's one thing I'm considering. No, I'm sorry, I don't want to look after your Shuckle. It's not the right time for me. Pharmacy, I needed to come here. Can I buy anything from you? Oh, just like dumb stuff that I could get anywhere? You're useless. Wow. What about this guy with the glasses? What's your deal? Do they have beards or mustaches? Yeah, I know he uses fighting types. I know he's hanging out in a goddamn waterfall or something. What's in here? This is new. Oh. Oh, okay. This is where the safari... Okay, will be. Okay, I don't care about any of that. This might trigger a fight. Yeah, I thought so. Well, this will be easy enough. Oh, damn it. Sorry, guys. He should take me out in one hit. Okay, cool. We burned a thunder PP. My bad. Doesn't look like it would have mattered. Yeah, no. That didn't affect the run. Hell, it makes me nervous. But, I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna go in there. We're at level 40. It's 9 levels above Chuck's cap. And there's gym trainers in there to take a look at, I would suspect. So let's just fight this first gym trainer. See how scary this really is. Okay, so we're one-shotting a level 27 Hitmonlee. Not exactly indicative of Chuck's mons, but if we're one-shotting... Okay, so we're not one-shotting level 25 Machoke's. My concern is Poliwrath's Hypnosis. My concern is Hypnosis. God, Knob. I swear I've run into Black Belt Knob before. What an insane thing to name a person. Even a fake person in a game. Knob. Taking out Hitmonchan. I imagine Primeape gets one shot. I imagine Primeape gets one shot. I just think we could so easily end up in a situation where we don't one-shot Poliwrath. And he puts us to sleep and fucking eviscerates us with a single focus punch. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna look up... You know... There's no Pokemart here. I might start standing soon. Chesto, Berry, Heart, Gold. Let's watch this helpful video, hopefully, from Seriously the Cat on YouTube. Oh, no audio. Okay, they're in Goldenrod. They're going to the 6th floor? Yeah, of the Goldenrod department. Oh, okay. They have a drawing for, and you can randomly roll a Chesto Berry. Come on. Let's be serious. Okay, I think, look, I could go out of order, but I'm not gonna do that. Did I heal? Oh my god, if I didn't heal, guys. Whatever. Okay, well this is good. Tightening focus. Okay, we just have to avoid getting hypnotized. It would be huge if you crit or flinched. Okay, it would be huge if you crit. Double flinch? Oh my god. Yes! Dude! Dude! I was all stressed out for nothing! That was crazy. That was crazy. How free that ended up being. Give me a second while I adjust to... That was crazy. I legitimately did not expect it to go that well. I was really like... Your Pokemon suddenly slashed water. See, this one's mischievous. You're a mischievous baby. Seems very happy. Good. I'm happy too. That was crazy, dude. You went off out there. Yeah, I get it. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for taking such good care of us, Ma. Wait, what the hell? Oh, okay. Interesting. We're gonna go get Totodile out. We're gonna surf to the other side in just a sec. We'll take a brief intermission while I get some ibuprofen. And I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry for the long wait, but I had to take a shit. You know I had to take one of my trademark patented shits. I'm here for it. Wow, baby number 56 just took out Chuck. It was crazy. Headbutt, burn the hyper potion. Headbutt, get the flinch. No, headbutt, get the double team, which we ignore with Keen Eye. Headbutt, primate bout. Headbutt, get the flinch. Headbutt, second flinch. Barry activates. Headbutt, tightening focus. We kill. Dude, that was nuts. The power of being overleveled just cannot be overstated. So yeah, now it's time to pick Chris Ma back up here and surf on back to Olivine to take on Jasmine. No small thing. Now, what's Jasmine's team look like in this game? 2 Magnemites and a Steelix. We're hitting for neutral. What's the worst thing that can happen here? Supersonic. Yeah, supersonic bullshit could really bring us down. Supersonic could fuck us up. Thunderwave could fuck us up. Screeches and Iron Tails could fuck us up. In theory, we could teach Surf. In theory, we could teach Surf here to take out this Steelix. I think it would work relatively well. I don't think that this time around, if I'm not mistaken, turn on some repels. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think we're minus special attack. I think we're like minus defense. Yeah, minus defense. Brutal. But, oh god. It's a terrible special attack stat. But we're way over leveled. God, not as over leveled as I'd like to be though. Christ. Well, let's get Ampharos or medicine. That's cool that they're just like Furrets walking around. That glitch was honestly really tight. It's like the ghost of other babies. Here, yeah. Secret that potion. I wonder what they're putting in that thing. Or what has Ampharos so fucking sick. Yeah, that is a beautiful animation to actually get to see the lighthouse light up. So obviously is really neat. Yeah, I don't think we're in any fit shape to take on Jasmine yet. What do you got for us? Not you, actually. You. What do you have? Repel. Super Potion. Silk Scarf. Moonstone. Silk Scarf's not something to sneeze at. In this scenario. At all. Not at all. Silk Scarf plus Headbutt Flinch goes brrr. Brrr. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go do Lake of Rage stuff. I just... Especially if prices... Okay, maybe I shouldn't be in here, actually. I don't know. I can't surf that, right? Okay, so an ether's not bad to have at all, honestly. I'll kill this. Let's run from that. hold on, let me repel. Part of this stream and this experience and this challenge is that I've never played HeartGold. This is as far as I've ever been in HeartGold. I've started HeartGold a couple times on emulators. Some that were too glitchy to keep going. Others that were just, you know, I just lost interest or played a different game instead. So this is interesting for me, but part of this challenge, I guess, is what I'm saying. Trying to say is that you're gonna see me like not know HeartGold navigation the way other people know it. Sorry. And I hope to play it many more times in the future, or hacks of it, because yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, I love this style. Oh, Chris Mondo's cut. Good. What's up? Okay, Jesus. Are we gonna fight again? Because I'd love to kick that ass. All right. That guy is a stalker. I don't need apricorns. None of them are berries in this game, right? They're always apricorns. Lame. Oh, Sea King. Who are you seeking? Yeah, playing this challenge has been strange. I just don't know how else to describe it. It's been a strange experience to play this mono. Oh, god damn it, I don't want your phone number. You gotta not just click. You can't just click through like that. Drives me nuts. I wish you had to, like, ask them for their number. Make every character you fight able to register with you upon being asked. Program that in instead of every time you win a trainer battle, almost, you have to click B. You have to stop pressing A over and over again and start clicking B over and over again. Okay, this is where we came from, right? No? Yeah, we did this already. Okay. Just trying to make sure I fight every trainer that I can find. Not going out of my way. I'd like to reiterate, if they're not obvious and right in front of me, I'm not going to go seeking the Karate Master, for instance. I have no reason to do that. British talking. Shoutouts to my Brits. Mighty Boosh and all that, or whatever you like. All right, we are here, and he's like, "Hey, you wanna buy a gun?" Instead of a slowpoke tail, this guy's selling guns that he harvests off of Blastoises. Oh no! All right. Hey, don't you want to buy some candy? No, I'm not gonna buy your dog shit. It's dog shit and foil. You heard me. Alright, and then you're like that. And you're like, hey. And I'm like, forget about it. Let's go north. And fight everyone we see. Now, yeah, like I was saying, playing this challenge has been strange. Because it's mostly like more than ever, it really is just like A. And like, it's one of those, it's like a something's gotta give situation. Wait, you just charged me? I thought I got to fight them. Damn. I'm gonna fight everyone anyway. Whatever. yeah, I feel like at some point it's gonna get hard. Or it won't. It'll just like get run away easy in a way that I can't really justify making the run. You know what I mean? Like that's my like creeping suspicion, is that it's just gonna get to a point where we are so over leveled that we can more or less one shot everything. And then just cheese our way through the whole game without issue. And while that sounds like fun, I don't think it makes particularly good content. And so if I find that that's the case, I feel like I'm then going to have to retroactively find some challenge, some way to make this more challenging, or to like mess with level management. No, I don't want your phone number, bro. Stop trying to phone call me. It is so... It's giving, like, elder millennial. You know what I mean? It's giving, like, oh, call me on... You used to call me on my cell phone. It's giving Drake in the worst way. You know what I mean? Let's see here. We'll fight... We're gonna fight everyone. It's so interesting playing through Emerald Rogue. They, like, programmed Johto routes, like mock-ups, Gen 3 mock-ups of Johto routes into Emerald Rogue as like the random things you can go down. There are little paths or whatever in that game. Emerald Rogue's a lot of fun. I had streamed that on Twitch at one point, kind of aimlessly. When I was streaming on Twitch briefly, which is where I streamed the lasagna run, which is why the lasagna run is not up on YouTube. Unfortunately, it's not available. Someday, if maybe I'll start a Patreon. People ask for it, I'd put it on there. But I'm not gonna just like upload it. I just don't care. And no one's like asking for it, is really what it is. The video is the video. But the Pizzoli run, I'm glad that's up there. Okay, so Gyarados is pissed off. Like, you can tell he's... I'm clocking that Gyarados is standing on business, if you catch my drift. Trees, all sorts of trees. Doesn't look like you can get... Oh, no, there's still more... Turn that back on. It really is kind of so like small brain to not have like the automatic repel prompt like so many ROMs have added. Like, to have to open the bag and use a new repel every time the repel wears off is so obnoxious. It really grinds my gears. I don't like doing it. Okay, so you don't even have to go over there to get into this little maze, which leads... Oh yeah, there's like a house. I knew there was something up here. Anybody watching this, whenever you watch it, let me know. I'm really interested to know, did you think Pokemon was hard when you were a kid? This is something I heard some people discussing recently, and like, I just don't remember ever thinking, oh, this is really hard. I remember more thinking like, this is fun. I like spending time with these Pokemon. And it was also like, you know, I had never thought of a Nuzlocke, so, you know, there were no stakes. You know, you just had to keep hitting yourself against the wall if you lost. Like, it wasn't like a thing. It didn't end the game. I just think, like, there's something really interesting to me about whether or not people think this game is challenging. And I want the expo, so I'm just gonna calm your spirit real quick. Good crit, baby. Got the red scale. Talk to Lance. All right. That Dragonite's big enough for 2, I think. But or the second Dragonite would be big enough to give me a ride. But no, I'll meet you there. Sounds great. Want to heal up? Excuse me. Been feeling the allergies today. Wait, did I not heal? Yeah, please heal. Glitch, glitch, glitchy, glitch. Alright, so now we gotta dead a bunch of electrodes. And I hope this is not as annoying as it is in regular gold and silver. It's pretty fucking incessant. Oh, god damn it. Sorry, guys. No, don't supersonic me. Just, oh god. Thank you. Alright, let's put him away. I need to be able to use U-turn. Okay, this is already annoying. God, the experience. See, this is where I start to be like, but will it be hard? Because will we reach a point where the experience starts to go up too slowly and we, like, cap off? And I bet there will be something like that. I bet it will be like that. Which concerns me, especially... What sounds especially undoable is red. Red is something I don't know if we can do that. I'm really curious to see how we get there, if we get there, what it looks like when we get there. I've never really watched a mono run, like a run where it was just one Pokemon versus a game, like what I'm doing. And so I have my ideas of how it's going to go. Like, obviously, I think at some point this thing will reach level 100 probably before we get to red. I don't know that for sure. That's another thing I'm curious to see. How much experience can you get for the lowest the lowest of the low Pokemon, basically, by fighting every, reasonable trainer and boss in HeartGold. Curious to know. I meant to get some, I meant to take some ibuprofen. Let me go get that real quick. Boom. What? Nice. I'm happy to hear that. I'll have to watch it with you sometime. All right. So one of the reasons I want to start a new run is because I want to start a run that, like, makes more sense to my brain. Like, I don't know. Makes more sense to my brain. What I'm trying to say is, like, I'm clearly torn on whether or not this is entertaining or challenging in any real way. And with that being the case, I'd kind of like to play... I'd like to be playing another game that is objectively more entertaining. Something like Emerald Sea Glass, or, you know, something more challenging. Like, I don't know. I'm torn on whether or not I want to work my way up to fucking, like, something like Renegade Platinum, or if I just want to go for it. But, I don't know. I'll figure something out. I'm trying to keep on top of, like, what ROM hacks are coming out. And I think what I might start trying to do is play some ROM hacks that are maybe not as, like, saturated in the Nuzlocke sphere on YouTube. Like, more, like, pleasant ROM hacks than Kaizo and whatnot. But, I don't know. I'm just, like, not really in any Pokemon community. I have community in other spheres in my life, and I have a lot of, like, friends and, you know, family I'm close with. So I'm not wanting for, like, social interaction, you know, which means I have, like, a lot of my time spoken for already. So, like, spending time in, like, Pokemon chat rooms or Discords or whatever, like, I'm on some Discords for sure, but I'm not really engaged. No one knows me under any name, really, like, in a Pokemon context. I did go to a Pokemon card tournament locally recently. It was a Pokemon League Cup event, like a Let's Play, not Let's Play, or Play Pokemon, you know, like the actual official competition. So my name is publicly connected to my Pokemon player account now, or whatever. But that info is not something I'm, like, readily offering on the YouTube just yet. I'm really trying to keep these things as separate as possible. Alright, so we've reached the point in the stream where I'm getting paranoid. Because last time I tried to stream, like, the stream just ended abruptly when I went to the bathroom at one point. And it's also the time of the stream where I have to get the MacBook plugged in. I stream on my MacBook. Come the fuck on. I really have been cursing like a sailor on today's stream. I'm sorry if that's a problem for you. I've seen some wild shit recently as far as, like, YouTubers and streamers that curse. I've been trying to, like, watch more content creators in, like, Pokemon, in the Pokemon sphere that I didn't know already, because I watch a lot of this content. It's what inspired me to do it, was watching the many people I love to watch, like, shoutouts like Flygon HG, obviously, like Wolf, Peachal, getting into Wacko, he's a lot of fun, Drew, right, DRXX, it's Drew, right, Bloody is fun. I like Bloody's Nuzlocke. Obviously Jaden Animations or whatever. Just saying all the most popular people. I'm just saying, like, as far as, like, I consume a lot of Pokemon content. I was going somewhere and then I just started listing people I like. See, now this is where we get into a scary zone for Jasmine, because exactly what could happen with Jasmine is happening to me right now. And these things aren't even anywhere near the levels hers are going to be. Woof. I need to find, like, a dig TM. That's, like, the only thing I can think. Right? Dig? You gotta be able to learn dig. Yeah. Dig. No earthquake, but dig. So dig HeartGold. Oh, it's in the national park. Okay, cool. Yeah. Woof. Woof, y'all. Well, we got Chuck down, which is wild, and we're making work of the Team Rocket here. This space is designed a little better. It's a little less annoying. Okay. We gotta fight everybody. Gotta go fight that guy. Or is he the guy that, like, Lance already fought? Isn't that a thing from the original? Does this one... I haven't been paying attention to dialogue at all. Does this one still have the guy that's like, yuck, 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 every time you meet him? And he's like at every Team Rocket thing? And he's like actually really nice? Does anybody remember that guy? I think about him all the time. I'm Lance. I'm pooping it out of my butt. Okay. I guess Lance is actively shitting, which is, you know, people have health stuff. It's interesting to share. Don't feel like he needed to share, but I don't think there's anything wrong with sharing either. He's shitting right now. Mystery password, Ekans. I like their sprites in here. Their little, like, bobs are really cute. The pink bobs that all these lady Team Rockets have. Yeah, I mean, it's a cute sprite. Let's see here. Wait. Where does this go? Y'all, I've been listening, most of the music I've been listening to. Oh, speaking of music. Sorry, guys.
541 days looking
That's the Shadowless Red. The Deoxys guy. This shit is so funny to me. I watch every day. I watch every day. I mean, it's perfect FOMO. I watch every day because I'm just like, I can't miss it. Like, I can't miss it when he pulls it. I gotta watch. It's silly. That thing's dying too, wouldn't you know? Should go find a charger for it real quick. Let's just get through this floor. Let's make sure we fight everyone out here. The evil scientists always, I always thought that was wild. Boop boo doo boo. Boo doo boo. Blah 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 blah. Dude, headbutt goes. Okay, so we got through this. Burr. This seating situation is so uncomfortable. I need an office chair. This is ridiculous. My ass hurts all of the time. My tiny little ass hurts. It is not feeling just fine. I had spinal surgery. It was not very fun. Then I had another because the first one got something wrong. Complex PTSD. Oh, goddamn. Are we fighting right now? No. Okay. Jesus, dude. That guy has very strong feelings. Mwahahahahaha. Me? You don't... The majestic Giovanni himself. Huh? What? Boom. I'm not. I'm actually the guy with the Houndoom, maybe? Does he have a Houndoom? This guy's in the new set, right? He's in the Team Rocket, he's in the Destined Rivals set, I'm pretty sure. Not positive. Yeah, we gotta learn Baton Pass for all the crazy Baton Pass stats. Decks that we got for the solo run. Tight, tight. You suck. Get out of my way. I gotta talk to your Murkrow. Hail Giovanni. Oh, he's mimicking him. That's interesting. That's good. Good clarification. Because, yeah, I totally, as a kid, was just like, this Murkrow can talk, I guess. Blah, 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 blah. God damn, I wonder what the password is. Nice. Ariana. Yeah, I think all these guys are in the new set, are in the Destined Rivals set, because it's all gold stuff. It's like, you know, it's Ethan and whatnot. Ooh, wow. I bet you're supposed to be impressed by that level 40 Dragonite. I bet you're supposed to be next to that like, oh, he's strong. Yo. Yo. Yeah, this is quite free. I don't even have any headbutt PP. Now, I am not having fun with how little U-turn is doing. I will be honest about that. Whew. Level, level, level. La. La 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 la. Yeah, we gotta take out these electrodes. It's sad. Yeah. Shadow Claw. Shadow Claw. And I believe I'll have one more Shadow Claw. Whoa, what the fuck? What kind of shit is this? I just get full parried. Blah, blah, blah. Thank you for the HM. That is nice of you to do, Lance. You're a swell and cool guy. I love you. Let's get engaged. Yeah, so I think the play at this point is to go ahead and do Price. After we catch a... okay, and he's not going to let us through still. That's interesting. Can we catch a flying type real quick? Because I would like to be able to fly around right now. Yeah, they can learn fly, right? I love Crobat. Crobat's great. This guy's never going to be a Crobat, but I swear to God, at least Golbat and them learn fly. Nice. Tight. All right, yeah. Let's take on. Let's box this new friend. And I feel like we healed, but let's just be safe. And yeah, let's take on Bryce. Oh, I've never done this particular gym challenge. Hey. Shout out again to Studio Mancha US. Lo-fi Pokemon. It's good. I literally just searched lo-fi Pokemon and it comes up at this point. I don't know if that's always the case for everyone, but Studio Mancha US. Big ups. Okay. Fighting skiers. Hey, and snowboarders. This is like every time I go to Colorado. Let's see here. Where are we at on this? Yeah. Sounds about right. Hey. Yeah. Oh. Ice Shard. Dugong's so cute. Underrated. Totally unvisited since Kanto. No Mega, no Giganta, no Z-move, no regional. Dugong's out in the cold. Meanwhile, there's 3 Meowths. No shade to Meowth. I just don't know why there's 3 before there's anything for Dugong. Oh, I did not mean to click A, but here we are. I don't know what we're up against, but I feel pretty confident that it's not going to be a problem. Ha! These gym leader flinches have been nuts. Okay. Just gotta not get frozen at this point. If I did, it would be hard to let it go. These flinches are nuts. Baby, these flinches are crazy. Do you know what you're doing out here? And critting? Dude, I'm feeling pretty spoiled. I'm feeling pretty spoiled this run. I got half a mind to just go. I was like, well, that we could maybe end it there. That was so easy. I feel like we got to go to Jasmine. Oh, no. Oh, no. See, my whole thing is, like, if the Elite Four is still hard, that's all that really matters. Like, if all these gym battles are free, how is that different from any other playthrough of, you know, a regular vanilla Pokemon game? So, this is wild, though. We've got all the experience we can get, really, up to this point. So, it's time to take a trip to the National Park with our new Zubat friend. We'll grab onto his tiny little legs and he'll fly us all the way. Not switch. No, I want you to fly. Don't fucking tell me. Okay, there it is. I just didn't see it. Goldenrod, which is this one, right? Yeah. I know geography. Okay. It's time to once again save. In-game save. It's how we get around the black screen glitch. Now, we restart our game. And the black screen glitch is gone. Okay, excellent. Excellent. Can you tell I'm traumatized? Now, yeah. I feel like our only hope, low-key a little bit, is to... Ooh, I think we can fight the cops at night that we haven't fought yet. Hell yeah, bro. Bring it on, a cab. No justice on stolen land. I mean those things, but, you know, we're playing Pokemon. There is one other one to fight, though. So I am going to go do that real quick. Now that it's nighttime and I am free to agitate away. I will. Sorry, Growlithe. ACAB includes Growlithe. Not all Growlithe. I'd like to be clear. Just that Growlithe. Oh my god, there was a guy by my window. And I looked at him. Alright. So, yeah. Apparently, one of these things I didn't pick up earlier is Dig. I think it's over here. Yeah. If I remember correctly, it is just down here. Or do we already have it? No, I don't see it. Yeah, and I'm not trying to cheese focus punch on... Oh, there it is. Boom. So, yeah, I think... Because... Well... Alright. Now, what do we get rid of for Tig? U-turn is super effective against grass-type Pokemon, which we're not resisted by. It's super effective against dark-type Pokemon, which we're not resisted by. And it's super effective against Psychic-type Pokemon, which we have 2 other moves that are super effective against. So, I think just because the utility Sucker Punch has, and the fact that Shadow Claw is a higher damaging move with a higher critical hit ratio... Not a higher damaging move. It has the higher critical hit ratio, and it hits more things for neutral. Yeah, I'll get rid of U-turn. It's annoying, but whatever. And we can fly because we have Zubat, so we're just gonna fly back to this one, right? Olivine, yes. Well, with Dig, I think this is probably free. But you never know until you know. I wonder if she has trainers in this game. Maybe they redesigned her gym. I wonder if it's still as sparse as it is. And I should have things to pick up. Should never ignore mom's gifts. Haban berries, Kasi berry. I feel like they're giving you none of the status berries almost. Damn. Level 48. Do you have trainers this time? You do. Okay, well that's... What? Oh. Okay, you do... Wait, what? You don't have trainers? You just have, like, well-wishers? The fuck? Your gym looks way cooler, though. I will say that. I'll give you that. Alright, these should one-shot. Unless these have sturdy... Okay. I always worry that Magnemite's gonna have Levitate, but I don't think they can get Levitate, which is kind of wild to me. This is still the super effective move. Yeah, I kind of didn't expect it to do too much. But I still think that's our highest damaging option. We're gonna start procking our heals and stuff. Like, yeah, there goes a Citrus Berry. Ooh, defense drop, I don't like. And then, yeah, that's not gonna crit. She's gonna, oh no, this could easily be it. Look, just so I know, I'm gonna give myself this at least, just so I know. I'm gonna see whether or not this goes differently with Surf. Just so I know. God, I don't want to do this early game again right now. This is probably the stream. I just, you know, 48 is what we got to. I just want to know. Yeah, that looks like more or less a guaranteed 2-shot. Yeah. Well, while I'm thinking about it, gonna take a few notes here. And then, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and clear the save data now. Look up how to do that now so I don't have to think about it next time. Select up B. Okay. Yeah. And we'll just get this early stuff out of the way, so I can just get right into playing on the next stream. Gotta teach him surf. No info needed. So yeah, I want to start playing a run where I have more tools and more Pokemon to get attached to, because as you can see, this run has been full of twists and turns and surprises galore. So I just want something a little more straightforward to play in the meantime. So I'm gonna get off this stream. I'm gonna go sit down on this computer and do my little research. Research. God. It's a blessing, y'all. It really is. It's a blessing to play these games. And to get to feel frustrated and to lose is a blessing. It's fun. I'm happy to be here. I'm grateful this is my life. But part of the gratitude is feeling the disappointment. Which I'm feeling the disappointment. It'd be one thing if I went back with Surf and it didn't trivialize it. Like, if there wasn't an obvious answer and it just, like, that's just how the cookie crumbled. But the fact that I went in there and 2-shot it with Surf, not okay. Not okay. Bums me out. Makes me feel... It's just like, what a waste of time. I do want to find out, does the move tutor teach you the move whenever you want, or does he teach you headbutt once? Okay, I get it. Go talk to my mom, and then Professor Elm's gonna call me, and God, you all are so fucking annoying. I'm salty. I didn't want to lose. I wanted to win. Thank you. Thanks, Mom. Hey, are you gonna make... So, like, I can't come here and give you my phone number? You have to interrupt me? So it's not like the apricot guy, where, like, you could go talk to him in his house. Or he interrupts you. It's like... Oh, and it's... Well, we're just getting ourselves to the catch attempt. That's all this is. I'm not changing my system time to try to catch a Sentret tonight. I will catch baby number 57. God. Shout out to Studio Matcha US for their lo-fi Pokemon music that's really nice and relaxing and helps keep me in a calm headspace when I want to rip my fucking hair out. What little of it I have left. Yeah, you're too fast for me, old man. How'd you get those feet so fast, old man? Yeah, you know, I don't like, it doesn't like get me all jazzed and hyped up losing to the 7th gym leader. Not my favorite thing to do. But at least we know the surf thing now. And then what's gonna suck, I think I'm gonna like hack in unlimited money, however I need to do that, so that I can buy coins at the game corner and buy TMs. I need to buy Ice Beam for Lance. It's the only I don't know. Wow, guys, I'm depressed. This guy's crazy. Because if you walk past his house, he's like, how could you walk past such an interesting house as mine? It's like, whoa, dude. I live in a stand your ground state. You go up to a stranger's house, you get your head blown off for doing some shit like that. Let's use the Amazon man or the UPS, but the postal service guy, you needs to watch out. Honestly, he ain't exactly safe. He ain't exactly not safe. Sometimes he's got some shit I want, but sometimes he ain't safe. Exactly. I love postal employees. I have a dear friend who works for the post office. I used to drive for FedEx. I really respect what delivery people do. It's hard and very necessary labor. A lot of the time it's hard. It's not always hard. Some days are wildly easy. Blah, blah. Just to reiterate, we're just getting in position to catch our first baby of attempt 57. So we're just getting all this early game nonsense out of the way. I do think it's a fun... What I like about Gold and Silver and the story of Gen 2 is that there's kind of a call to action from the get-go. This guy steals his starter Pokemon. I mean, he's the best rival. N isn't exactly a rival to me. N is more like the villain, you know? I just think this is the best rival. He fucking straight up kidnaps his Chikorita and, like, has this really interesting backstory. And being Giovanni's son or whatever is the truth. And then, like, oh my god. I mean, the run, this isn't, you know, we can lose to this guy. It's fine. Doesn't actually change anything if we lose to this guy. But I'm glad we didn't. Good job, Chrisma. The fact that you're, like, talking to a cop and that you're, like, sent on a journey, like, to figure out, like, what's this egg all about and what's this guy's deal, and whoa, where's Team Rocket coming from? All of this, I just think it's like, I get that it's basically a rehash of Kanto, but I just think there's, like, more intrigue right off the bat here. Like, stuff happens in this world. You know, it's not all just like, here, take your Pokemon and go on an adventure. It's like, hey, would you run this errand for me? And then it's like, oh my god, this guy stole our Pokemon. Oh, his name's not here. His name is Boring. My name is here. Boring. Oh my god. Okay, his name is... Oh. Yeah, that was his name. Because I can't quit clicking B. B. Yeah, I gotta play a different game. I need to do this on Friday. I have to do this on Friday again. Okay, I gotta figure out what else I'm gonna do. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do next Tuesday. I'm sick of this. This is a daytime thing. This is a not tired Evan thing. This is a nice, well-rested, like, get your head in the game thing. Okay, I get it. Yes. Let's talk to the mom. Hey, save our money, please. We need berries and shit. And now she's gonna show us how to catch Pokemon. And then the strat low key is we want to get to the west side of this route so that we are closer to the other route, which is easier to grind on than this route is. This route, you've got a higher likelihood of running into higher level Pidgeys, which is troublesome because they are... Oh, nice. And low-key also the strat is for it to be nighttime, so you can't run into a Sentret to be your first encounter. So yeah, we're going to go to the west side of this route. Because yeah, what happens is if you catch your Sentret over there, it's like a level 2 Sentret, and you finally roll one with Keen Eye, right? You have to make it through all of that grass without getting your shit rocked, because everything's faster than you. If you're a level 2 especially, everything's faster than you. You can't run away from anything almost. So the strat is to catch it over here. And that's just what we're going to do this Friday at noon. This Friday at noon. Come check me out. Attempt 57. Let's see, can we do something fun together? Do I have a pack on TCG Pocket we could open as a team? Cause it's sad. Attempt 56 ended today, and let's see. Can I open a pack? You can open a pack. Let's open a pack of Extradimensional Crisis together. You know the tea about how, like, it doesn't actually matter which pack... God, how do I hold this? It doesn't actually matter which pack that you open from this wheel. They're all the same. Like, they tested it, and apparently, like, your Wonder picks are the same. Is that the good background color? It doesn't look like it. I don't think we got Okay, there's a regular holo. There's stuff I need. Could be good news. God, I'm so bad at this. Sorry, guys. Beware, cutie. What's our holo? Oh! Hey. I'll take it. Any new card, filling out the decks, and any new information, you can't beat Jasmine Steelix with just digs, is good. It's a positive thing, ultimately. And I love playing this game. And I love that anyone spends any time at all clicking on my video and hanging out with me and watching the game. And I'm excited to play again on Friday and meet a brand new baby. And I'm excited to try to figure out, finally, what I'm going to do next Tuesday. Because it will not be the Furret run. Even if I'm just digging around playing Emerald Rogue or something. Like, I'm not doing this next Tuesday. Sorry. Can't afford to be in the middle of the work week with this bat of juju surrounding me. So that's today's stream. We got a Luxray. It's not all bad.